Pardon.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to. Of course, I don't expect it to be.
Rest assured, Delgado put us on this job for a reason. We're professionals.
Well, that might say more about the rest of his goons than it does you, but point taken. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no... If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do.
Whatever
All right,
you need,
then get comfortable.
You got it.
We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grav drive. All systems go.
We'll grav jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC 7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock in docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked. Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. Provided you haven't sounded the alarm, then yeah, I would hope not. But if... Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Hello? Yes? Excuse me.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
We've got a pretty good tracking system. I need to stop by a clinic later.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. And you found the intercom. That's a start. If If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it... I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators.
For the colonies!
Oh, what's that? Keep your searching then, make it quick.
Greetings, Captain.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. Then let's see what we can do. If I'm not mistaken, if you can find a way to open it, okay? I'm not worried. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint.
can't hide from me!
You been to the mess hall? Culinary specialist Okoye is a damn good chef.
Another day, another patrol.
Everything looks clear.
State your business. Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead. Your friend there have the same clearance?
Our commanding officer sent us both, so yes.
Then you're both good to go.
Good to be back on board.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. Good. And no alarms or warnings. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another this far down. Might... I don't like deliberately drawing attention to yours. The uniform won't be enough, though. You'll need to find a... Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going down for now. We'll talk again once you...
Not yet. Try to get clearance at the security station and then head on over to the archives. Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match.
Lost, Ensign?
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match. Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't... Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't... Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear... Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't... Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's... You're clear, Ensign Zaremi. I assume the two of you are together?
We're from the same unit, yes?
Then you're both clear.
Commander Natara, test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Stop right there, Ensign. All right, Ensign. Why aren't you at your post? Who's your commanding officer? Only authorized personnel are allowed here. Only senior officers report. Huh. That makes a lot of sense. Fine. I'll let you go, Ensign. But as soon...
A lock picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's soul.
How are the tests for the comms spike going?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
It's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about the potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation. At the cargo bay. For now...
Are you here? Goggles... You are, and I've delivered you just as the goggle. And that being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, as a member of the Crimson Fleet, You do that, and you won't be just burning this bridge. You'll be ejecting it straight into a supernova. Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of 2. But we won't tell Commander Natar. Wait, who are you? Why? Oh yes, I've been studying decryption of alt. Signal protocol, quantum rat. You name it, I've lectured. The comm spike. But it's attached to a prototype, and we're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology. Yes, it's not quite cracking the enigma. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure. Oh, it's ready. We're long past the... And now that we've corrected the prior mishaps, the kind on... In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless... They'll give the prototype a final run. Splendid. That was fast. Normally my requests aren't given this... I see. It would have been... You're right. We do... All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
leadership, security's been beefed up. Even the checkpoints have checkpoints.
You been to the mess hall? Culinary specialist Okoye, he's a damn good chef.
So, what's this big project you're working on?
Well, I can tell you, but then I'd have to...
Really? Couldn't you just trust me? That's why 920 Marines are handpicked. To maintain ops security, most of us here won't work another assignment.
Right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
Tara runs the ship, and we respect the chain of command.
Why aren't you at your post, Ensign?
was the kid who ate too much heel
Back to your
paste.
post,
Look at me
Nancy.
now, a
You
Marine
don't
on a
take
UC
kindly to
star
loiterers
station.
on my ship.
Pilot.
Another day, another patrol. The Marines on this station are some of the best in the galaxy.
Get back to your post, Ensign. I don't take kindly to loiterers on my ship.
Easy. Honey.
Secure. Word is Commander Woods might be coming back. Maybe that'll put an end to it. We've been asked to tighten security on the station. Orders are orders.
Commander Natara was brought on to investigate the crew. 2 weeks later, she's in charge.
Yes? Hey.
Word and we'll get underway.
Prototype ship, you are not cleared for takeoff. What's going on over there?
Unauthorized launch from engineering. All ships, secure the prototype. Alarms online? Clear. Concentrate fire. You're done.
Prototype ship, you are not cleared for takeoff. What's going on over there?
Launch from engineering. All ships, secure the prototype. I have it.
Connection restored.
Well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here. That's a real nice ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker with it.
Head on in. We'll take the ship to another port so Jazz can have a look.
We'll secure that ship for you.
Always listen to Delgado. Unless you want to get...
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
If you want to pad that account of yours, we should.
Yeah? Rico, UC system.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet. Surprise? Neva talks tough and... Now you're starting to sound like a real pirate. Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going...
Discovering Crix's legacy would solve one of the settled system's great mysteries. Oh, I'm as curious and excited as anyone to see what we'll find.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink, and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Certainly. Let's talk about something else. How did the Crimson Car become the Crimson Fleet?
After I busted out of the lock, I decided to take things to the next...
I must admit, this is exactly what I pictured a haven for pirates to look like.
I had the key, a few UC
Need to have Aludra
ships,
take a
and
look at
couple
this
dozen
kinetic.
ex-cons at my side. But I needed more, so I sent out the call. Once word got around, it didn't take long for freelance pirates from every corner of the settled systems to show up.
And this is how the Crimson Fleet was born.
Exactly. The key became our base of operations. We spent months reinforcing our position there, making it nearly impossible to approach.
What was the UC's response to the situation?
First of all, UC Security gave up and handed the reins over to the big guns, the UC Navy. The Navy in turn sent ships to attack the key. I'd say there have been 3 major attacks over the last few years. And as you can tell by the fact we're having this interview, all the attacks were embarrassing failures.
Do you feel these embarrassing failures led them to form UC systems?
Absolutely. They've clearly given up and decided to shove the responsibility onto a separate division. That way, in the public eye, the UC Navy can move forward, proud and strong, while UC SysDef continually takes all the blame. It's all about PR spin for them, Gale. That's how the UC operates. Kinda disgusting, don't you think?
Sounds a bit like you're trying to deflect attention off the atrocities the Crimson Fleet commits on a daily basis.
Atrocities, huh? How about fighting the Freestar Collective over a bunch of rocks hanging in space? How about thousands of people dying while a bunch of pencil-pushing bastards sit in a cushy office and draw lines on a star map? Maybe the United Colonies should stop the bullshit and take a hard look in the mirror to see who the monsters really are.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the ComSpike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Don't worry your pretty little head about your damn ship. We had it brought back here safe and sound. Now pay attention. Dale went out of his way to tell you how impressed he... Yeah, nice try, Rook. Juan gave us the full rundown. She gave you some really high praise.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. ComSpike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing...
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech. It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big ugly thing that Generdyne uses. When you arrive in Neon, I'm sure your contact will fill.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut.
All right, let's not get carried. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash. You'll find I rarely imply things. Here is an example. I want you to do everything. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off?
Understood. We'll do our best.
Never mind her good side. You'd be better off appealing to her.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Savage's plate. I'd say don't keep her waiting. But chances are she...
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like... We are one step away from Crix's legacy.
Thought heat leeches were just tests.
How can I be of service, Captain?
too loose under Commander Woods. With Commander Natara, we have stricter checkpoints, more patrols, and better security.
Docking cycle complete.
Good day, Captain.
Everything looks clear.
There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station.
It seems you had quite the event. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and... But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint.
Starting a firefight on SY-920 would have been an inappropriate course of action.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but...
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Please give me your report. That all depends on what you brought back. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you're...
I can take it off your hands once we complete your debriefing, but at the moment...
With the acquisition of the Comspike, the fleet, and the more people we arrest, the greater the chance. We're working against the clock here, so let's... Then it's just a matter of time before she reverts. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock... The conduction grid?
That's... brilliant. But is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology.
If that's the case, inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the... The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Cricks, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and Mast will authorize an all-out assault.
I'll see what I can do. You've certainly got... All right. I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next...
Good to have you. What can I do for you? The commander appreciates a sacrifice. Excellent. It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked. It just goes to show you how it... That it? I'll be damned. So some of the UC guards at the Lock helped touch off the riots. Everyone thought he was some kind of legendary criminal mastermind. Have any more? Are you kidding me? Dombrowski was already making a 6-figure salary, and yet he couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme. It makes me sick. Any other fragments? All right. We'll provide you with information, but any inventory or ships, it'll help you maintain your cover and all. You're not gonna let this go, are you? You're right, I did. I suppose... Would it shock you to learn that I spent some time in prison? Oh, come on. I haven't exactly been cordial about my... Oh, does it now? Was I giving off some... I grew up in the Well in New Atlantis. After I dropped out of school, they begged for me to look for work.
But I realized it was a lot easier to simply take whatever I wanted instead. The year after that, I'm a career criminal with UC security. Hell no. I made enough money to buy my own apartment, filled it with... I'd even send pictures of the place to my folks to rub it in. I was having the time of my life, earning way more. Back then, if you would have told me one day I'd be wearing this. Very funny. Let's just say the years after my time in the well were... Look, the point is that I felt you deserved to know a bit about my past. To know where... Longer than you can Well, I think you've had... Let's get back to it before Keyboy writes... 2 reasons. First, Commander Akande's playing this operation extreme. Second, this is an undercover... We'll be here if you need it. What can I do for you? Let me know if you need anything else.
It's tough not saying that.
Separation complete.
Keep moving. Scanners won't hurt you.
You looking to get zoned? Yeah, you know, dusted, blazed, frosted, high. If you weren't here to buy some Aurora, then what the heck do you want? Yeah? Well, if I had a credit for every time I heard that line, I wouldn't be stuck working in this place. So, I'm guessing you're the rook that Delgado's. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw. And I'm getting tired of the fleet not taking me seriously. I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
The few times I've dealt with Benjamin Bayou in the past have been rather...
That's the way it's gonna be, huh? Fine. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly. Beneath your feet, it's the lowest level of Neon. Generdyne...
Some fancy name the brain-trusted Jenardine. Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the... I'm talking about Jenardine. All their cushy offices might be up in the trade tower, but the Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid... While you're inside Jenardine, I need you to plan a... It's a simple side job that'll learn... The elevator doesn't exact... Everything in the Crimson Fleet is accomplished. As in, I'm not going to give you the information. Well... Jenardine has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their database. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer embrace. Oh no. Are you scared, little rabbit? Jenardine's got their place locked down tight. But I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Jenardine. Ryujin Cloud doesn't mean shit at Jenardine. So you're gonna have to deal with Komiko and potentially her boyfriend, Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place. As for dealing with Komiko herself, the rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the... Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide... Damn thing was supposed to be some... Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes off. Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. You're not the only one. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. Okay, now, on to round 2 of our little game. It's good old Benny. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in the sun. How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good... Nepotism gets him the job at Jenardine as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the They obviously invented the position just to give them more honest. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Bayou stuck his ass in that... Businesswoman. Tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Jenardine. And as for her relationships, well, that's a bit more. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou, and if I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good. Just grab that tech and plant the virus. Should be a cinch.
Scram, I'm on duty. Don't make my jaw. Everything good?
Yeah, what? Let me save you some time. If you're here for it... See that big yellow thing? The sides looking like some sort of... Good. If you were, you'd... Look, I'm sorry if I'm blown. I'm afraid that thing... Why? Because I'm sick and tired of... It's do or die time around here. We can... I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power unit. You'd think. The problem is that Brayson Bayou, administrator. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first. Of course there are. But so far, Brayson... Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on. But I'm willing to do... I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to administrator. What do you think I should do? It describes my aggravation with how bad... I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments. I'm praying someone as financially successful as admit... You know what? You're Hey, look. If there's anything else you need... As long as it doesn't... Whoa. I think... That's what I'm hoping. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but he was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss... And before you ask, yes, I'll... Because I'm sick and tired of the... People around here spend... Something rotten is... Sure. Hope to see you again soon.
Hold it right there, thief! That isn't yours.
Yeah, what? Let me save you some. Good. Look, I'm afraid that I don't care if I'm allowed to. The conduction grid went... At this point, the money... You'd think that. The problem is that... I swear to you. Of course there are. Look, I have a full... What do you think I should... You know what? Hey, look. If there's anything else you... As long as it doesn't get... Whoa. Okay. Oh, is this really what... You're starting to make a... Okay, listen. He was in her office a few weeks... I don't know what it was about. And before you ask, yet... Sure. Thanks. Hello. It's good to see you. It was great speaking with you.
What? I'm working here.
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment. Yeah?
If you want to talk, you'll have to schedule an appointment.
What?
I've heard that Benjamin Bayou
Have you
has a
tried one of our
private
advanced teller
at the
machines?
top of the tower. The view from up there must be breathtaking.
Speak with me only if you have what it takes to do tracker work.
You good?
Here for a drink? A chimera, perhaps? You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her? Yeah, sure. Tell me and you debt collectors are low-life ass. Now get out of my club before...
No, really?
The Crimson Fleet? Sorry, I just... Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. If you want to talk to her, you already have access. Now sit back, relax, and unwind.
Yeah. You must be zoned out of your mind, because... How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you, though. Once you're inside, you're trespass. Good luck. I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording a few years back. The previous CEO of Generdyne went missing. As the COO, instead, Bayu muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then, and if that meant seducing Bayu to tip him off balance, then so be it. More than you can possibly. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a step. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayu is 10 fathoms deep. If you get caught in Generdyne, that's on you.
Take it easy. Rather be doing this.
Be a lot of valuable tech disappearing from Generdyne to justify all the scrutiny of their own employees. suppose they need all of this infrastructure to convert the lightning to electricity. Look at the circumference of these conduits. They must be rated to carry an immense amount of power.
Get a visit from Genodyne's CEO?
Mr. Harada hasn't visited this facility since...
Careful. You don't want anyone below hearing us rummaging through these ducts. incredible. These enormous power cells must be the primary power storage for the entire city.
Oh, it's you. I was wondering how long it would take you to get down here. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. I just don't want anyone getting hurt. When you accessed the computer in the power core, it sent a notification to me here. I knew you were coming, I just didn't know when. No catch. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves... You're kidding, right? He's the administrator of NEAT. I think you could safely say that most of NEAT... You know, I've spent my entire... Everything always works out for him while I've been bouncing. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back.
Tyrants like your brother eventually fall. It's inevitable. Perhaps you should just...
Murder my own brother. Just because I hate how he treats me, it doesn't mean I want him dead.
Murdering Benjamin Bayou would make us just as awful as he's been to the people.
You know what? I am sick to death of being... The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done. Because he's a two-faced son of... It's not like I should be surprised. I mean, he's 11 years older than I am. We had two different mothers. Well, I never knew my actual mother. She was my father's mistress. Ben's mother, she didn't give a crap about me. Wouldn't even... And then there's Dad. So buried in the dick. Yeah, I've tried. It's as though she was here one day and suddenly... I wouldn't be at all surprised if my father had to kill to avoid... Yeah, maybe. Or, look, I appreciate what you're trying to do. And That's why I gave you the encryption sign. Do me a favor and don't tell my brother we talked. He wouldn't like it.
There you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little... Oh, I will. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus, that's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson. Because, like the majority of revenue-generating business, but more importantly than simply losing money. Probably. But it's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or... No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first. There. You see? All you know how to do is... Look, I'm not here to debate. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return...
You make my skin crawl, Bayou.
Brayson. Interesting. And here I thought my dear brother was simply a coward. Perhaps I've misjudged...
I would urge you to use compassion on Brayson's behalf. But that word isn't in your repertoire, is it, Bayou?
So, I assume this concludes... Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva...
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Right place, baby. Everyone knows this is Neon's premiere.
Hey, what can I get you today?
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astral Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug? So I've heard. Throwing bracelets? Yeah, I'm pretty much dead in the water. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work, now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in. Well, a business partner of mine named Nix was the author of the... Then there's the folks I paid to keep an eye on Ayumi Komiko, a few of the guards. Honestly, I shouldn't be revealing my sources because that's pretty cool of you to offer. But I know what he's gonna say.
Sorry, Estelle. This was your scheme. You're on your own.
Believe me, he's not gonna be much help. Look, I was hoping you'd pick up on what I was trying to ask. What the hell with it? I'll just ask. Can you cut me in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean, I did get you inside.
She's right, you know. Without her help, you never...
Well, that's just... I'm in debt laying low from Bayou and his brute squad, and now you're shutting me out? Delgado sure knows how to pick 'em. You know what? When you get back to the key, why don't you tell Delgado that I...
Maybe you'd like to try a velocity.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
To my crew position.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay. Look around you. The only reason all these losers are... When I feel like you've earned it, I'll... Oh, that's hilarious. You're a real comedian. Now get your ass...
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
You see, sister.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always.
Oh, that's real.
All right, listen up, because we've gotten word that UC Systef is met. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock. I have. They were so concerned that the threat was real, they actually jumped in. Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Keys databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike.
While we're at it, perhaps we should fetch your groceries for you as well?
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the Legacy. You better pray that isn't the case, because that means everything you'll need for ship repair and construction is down in Jassis. You have any questions about them? Nothing around here.
Dell's right. You have to follow these steps. After you board the Legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. Once you locate the Vault's control center, hook up the data.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. That would be a first. I have yet to see encrypted. I mean, the guy plugs his body directly into his mainframe. He eats, breathes. Yeah? Look, I'm gonna... If that money ends up anywhere but the... Now get... The toughest nut to crack is if UC Sistef brings in the Vigil. That Commander Ikande has himself a hell of a ship there. If we hope to stand a chance against it... You've met some of them already. Mathis Castillo. They might feel like independents to you. I am sending word. The Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal. Over time, that notion has been lost. Captains have been turning their back. Bringing Crix's legacy back to the fleet would be like validating it. Of course, you wouldn't exactly. Get moving before it's too late.
I need to get those defensive batteries online. The comm spike traces and decrypts coded signals. As long as you... That file you lifted from the Galbank archives contained the Legacy's transponder code. All you have to do is get within the vicinity of Bannock 4, and the comm spike will automatically point you to the target. Cute toy, huh? Well, you already know that the conduction grid does a pretty nifty... The version for your ship can still absorb incoming electrical. Instead, it just scatters the... As a nice side effect, I'm betting the module will make your ship... There are 3 defensive batteries, basically high power. They were part of the UC's original defenses. The good news is that the batteries have an incredibly wide... The bad news is that they're 100-year-old tech. They keep... Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system. Sure. Let me... I need to get those defensive batteries. Not a problem. I'd love to take your money. I've got plenty of it.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so...
Not a problem. Fine by me.
This better be important.
I need to get those defensive batteries.
Not a problem. All right.
Should I warm up the engines?
Hi. Please disregard.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange a briefing. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
There you are. Where have you been? Don't mistake what you're doing as some sort of heroic gesture. I've received the reports about your little foray into Genodyne, which means it's time to put all the cards on. Good. The more confusion and panic we cause, the more... Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to... The credits from that Gal Bank transport cannot reach the fleet. Delgado gains access to those resources.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crick system.
They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDef won't stand a chance. The fleet...
Perhaps the UC should have thought of these potential consequences before incarcerating those people on Suvorov.
Perhaps. But instead of spending time debating our predecessors' mistakes, we should be working towards a rapid solution. I'm pretty sure you're joking, but just in case you're fishing for what I'd say, I can tell you this. That money doesn't belong to you, or the Crimson Fleet, or even UC SysDef. It was for war reparations and belongs to the people. Allowing Delgado to get Crix's legacy, or keeping it for yourself would have.
Hey, don't worry about it. You've come this far. We know...
Well said, Lieutenant. All right. I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need when you return here with Crix's legacy. During the end of the Nerion War, the money was destined, even though we were rivals at the time, and I suppose we still are. After the money is turned over to Master, I'm certain a range... Stay focused and be careful out there.
Spending.
We're free and clear for flight. How are you easing into things, Andreja? Is our mutual acquaintance helping with the transition to this new way of life for you? Yes. I would say that the proper adjustments are being made. The most difficult part has been acclimating to what you perceive as the more insignificant customs. Such as? Let me think. Oh, yes. Here's a particularly strange one. After a person sneezes, someone invariably invokes the phrase, "Bless you." Oddly strange to me, perception after witnessing in bodily function, switching over to standard engines. Oh, I'm sure there was a perfectly good reason that expression was connected to sneezing. But I'm afraid it's lost to time. That is a shame. I would like to have understood the specific etymology of those words. Ah, well, I don't think that's necessary, Andreja. It's enough to know that being courteous to others is the right thing to do. every circuit on this ship. Oh, keeping my fingers crossed. Charts, but the conduction grid's holding. Over there. It's the Legacy, and she's completely intact. And what's that? Is that another ship docked with it? Strange.
Ugh, recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing. Look at the damage to these robots. We're not the first people to set foot on the Legacy since it was treated. Together, but the crew was trapped. Oh, I wonder how long they survived.
Crew recording initiated. It's day 20 since supplies dried up. And here I am, staring at an empty poker table. Our last game. After Simmons passed, we kept trying to get together at least once a day for a game. To keep our minds off of things. Kellner and Leong were the next ones to, step away. They wanted to be together at the end. Then it was just Mayfield. We played for hours. Now I'm alone. I just wanted to, leave this recording for anyone that finds the Legacy trapped above Bannock 4. That's all. For now. Going to deal myself a few hands and call it a day. I miss you, Trembly. And I'll be joining you soon. GB Legacy. Signing off. Crew recording terminated. Crew recording initiated. All right. So like you were saying, that's all we have left.
If we stretch things out and cut our rations in half, I'd say we'll be out of food in a week, maybe 9 days.
How do I do it, Kellner? How do I tell everyone? We're all going to die.
They have anything
You don't have
valuable?
to. Everyone knows. They're all making peace with it. Bakara and Osterholt knew. They simply chose to handle it by giving up early and taking their own lives.
Look at all that money down there. Millions of credits. Completely worthless. With all of that, I could buy another ship. Fly us all out of here. I wonder if Galbank will even bother to send word to my family. To any of our families.
Captain, listen. You're not at fault for what happened. Those ships came out of nowhere. The fact that we've lived this long is a gift. A miracle.
Which means we should enjoy every second of the time that remains. Right, crewman Kellner?
My thoughts exactly, Captain.
Come closer. I need you to hold me. Crew recording terminated.
Warning, vault access requires an authorized transfer module. Vault access approved. Please stand clear of the door.
I think Galbank stopped using these decades ago. need it anymore. sitting in this room. This is it. This must be why we're here. To be trapped here like the Legacy's crew.
Crew recording initiated.
Well now, let's see. Another day's gone by. What's it been now? 6 weeks? Who the hell knows? Food packs from my ship are gone, so it looks like the clock's running down for me, and Issa wins. What a clever woman. I never saw it coming. I mean, I can't blame her. I was stupid enough to hand her the opportunity. Now the fleet's resting on her shoulders. I only hope she doesn't run the whole operation right into the ground. Anyway, let me just sit down in this chair. Yeah. There we go. Best view in the house. All that money staring me right in the face, and it's completely worthless. This is a nightmare. Worst kind of prison imaginable.
Don't leave any of that
I
behind.
trade every last credit of it away to be back in New Atlantis, running with the Scar. Starting my life over again. But enough dreaming. I've got to face the inevitable. This is where I'm spending my final days. Hopefully, someone with at least half a brain will follow in my footsteps and bring the score home to the Crimson Fleet. If anyone finds this message, tell Issa that I don't blame her for what she's done. Most important, tell her to keep the fleet strong.
Crew recording terminated. Crew recording initiated.
Son of a bitch! Nothing. Complete waste of time. I've tried everything I can possibly think of, and I end up right where I started. Oh, here I thought I was so clever. Thought I had it all figured out. First, fix my ship and get the prototype shielding back online. Second, shunt the power from the cred tank array back to the system to drain the credits. And then third, haul ass back to my ship before the EM field rips apart the legacy. 3 easy steps, right? Only problem is, I'm stuck at step 1. Every system on my ship is dead, and there's nothing aboard this ship to use for repairs. I can't believe I came all this way, just to end up stuck here like the poor bastards who ran this ship. Actually, wait a second. Issa will figure it out. I told her where I was going for a reason. She's smart. She'll know something's up when I miss the rendezvous. After all, we're supposed to split the loot. All I have to do is sit tight and wait until she figures out that something's gone wrong. Then she'll come here looking for me. In the meantime, I should start rationing my food. I could be waiting for a while.
Crew recording terminated.
Beginning currency transfer. Please stand by. Currency transfer complete. Warning, electromagnetic surge detected. System failure imminent.
There goes the main power. We need to get the hell out of here.
Multiple voltages detected. Structural integrity failing. Immediate evacuation recommended.
complete, Captain.
What's happening, darling? Really? I'm surprised. You gave Commander Ikonde your word that... And in my eyes, and in the eyes of Constellation, your word is... So you're going to have to ask yourself...
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
System still swarming us! All ships, take them out! Sit your ass down, pirate! I got a fleet of my six! You lost, little bird? I'll send you back home in pieces!
Directed into the raptor target. Directed into the raptor. Their grab drive is crippled. They're not escaping. Their grab drive's down.
Take that, you bastards! You're not setting one goddamn foot in here! Quit flying in circles and get your ass aboard. We need to talk. Now.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Right away, or do you need a little bit of time?
All right, don't stand there looking stupid. Everything's going to hell. Please don't tell me you actually believe that was Ikande's throwing everything he's got at us, but we're playing. That is, unless you want to keep standing.
Hello, Captain.
I don't know if you've heard, but SysDef's decided to pay us.
Delgado will work out a battle plan. All we need to do is...
You might find a deal or two here. If you can overlook the spatters of blood covering all the stolen goods, of course.
Is that it? That is Grix's legacy? Dios mío. Jazz, fire up the analyzer.
It's true. You were right all along, Del.
You know, there were moments. I almost stopped believing it was real. That I was chasing ghosts. But then came that day on Subarov. And now, here it is. Grix's legacy. I get what you're saying, but we're not gonna be bankers. These funds will go to weapons, ships, and boots on the ground. Now, only one thing stands in our way. The vigilance. Speak of the devil. Jazz, what is the situation?
Our lives depend on it. Looks like Ikande is starting to move.
Typical SysDef. The sharks are so bloodthirsty, they won't even give us time to bask in the moment. I saw that. Hell of a job. But this is just the beginning. Those first few SysDef ships were only scouts, trying to come.
Which means they're playing it smart. They're gonna try to take out our defensive battery.
The batteries are the only thing we have with enough electromagnetic firepower. We lose those batteries, we lose everything. Hey, genius. Did you listen to a word I said? The Vigilance's shields are close to impenetrable. The defensive... Jazz, lay the plan out for us.
We're gonna hold the fort here while you hop back into your bird and head for those defensive batteries. For optimal firing coverage, we're keeping them far from the key and each other. So you'll have to jump to each one individually.
You see any SysDef ships get within pissing distance of the batteries, you take them out. In the meantime, we'll secure Grix's legacy here and have Shinya be... I don't care what you think, now that the legacy is here. Receiving a cut of those credits is the only thing that is convincing the fleet's captains.
Hey, if it's any help, you can count on one hell of a party when you get back.
Amen, Jack. Once the batteries are online, we'll tear apart the shield. There's no room for doubt now. Oh, and one last thing. In preparation for the attack, Ikande arrested some of our people. All right, that's it. If you have any questions...
contacts here. And one very big dial ship.
All right, this is it. All ships fall back! Defend the key!
Contacts incoming.
Crimson Fleet. This is Commander Ikande of the UC Vigilance. Surrender and prepare to be boarded.
You heard him. System's here for a visit. All ships, show them how we do things around here!
Crimson Fleet. This is Commander Ikande of the UC Vigilance. Surrender and prepare to be boarded.
You heard him. Systems...
Defensive batteries are ready to unleash
Right. Let's get this crate into space.
I am
Warning detected. Multiple contacts.
All decks in defense stations. Drive them back. And shut off the damn alarm.
Maintenance teams. Protocol Gamma. Repeat. Protocol Gamma. Decompression detected in the starboard cargo bay. Condition red. All systems have sustained critical damage. Hull breach on deck 3. Ceiling bulkhead 9, 12, 14.
online.
Hell of a ship.
I'll see what else I can get up to. I'll see what else I can...
Hell of a ship. I'd love to poke around here a little longer.
Not gonna last much longer.
Ikande. All hands abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
There is no way I'm going to allow the Vigilance to fall into the hands of the Crimson Fleet.
Why are you even bothering to talk? We should drop this asshole right now.
Lower your weapon, Jillian.
Are you out of your mind? Why?
It would be pointless. I have activated the Vigilance's self-destruct. It won't be long before this ship and everyone who remains aboard are going to be incinerated. Long enough to allow me to talk to you. I am not doing anything. The destruction of this vessel, whatever caused you to side with these lawless... Fun? Is gambling with people? I did not expect such a callous reason as your motivation. In light of what's about to happen to us. And why would I do that? I admit, it's not an easy decision. No, you couldn't have. You win. I've cancelled the self-destruct. You won't have any resistance from myself or Lieutenant Toft.
All right, Commander. I lost some good friends today, so no tricks. Fall out of line, I put one in your head.
I don't care about my life. I just want assurances that my crew will be spared.
You're breaking my heart.
Oh yeah, you're real tough with unarmed prisoners, Mora.
Jillian, please. This is not the time or the place.
Yeah, listen to your boss, Jillian, and keep your mouth shut. Now move! Both of you, now!
Hello, Captain.
Docking seal released. Like a glove.
Hi.
Shit, man, we did
Please
it!
disregard.
Planted
I
a flag of
attempted
goddamn
an informal
vigilance.
greeting, but I am dissatisfied
And
with the
did you
results.
see those sister frauds jumping off the ship?
Good job.
That's one hell of a souvenir.
That's how it...
You son of a bitch, you...
Yeah, not bad at all.
You son of a bitch, you did it! You act...
Oh my god, Nave, you're so full of shit. Yeah, sure. I seem to remember your rant about that lousy rook and how you were gonna off that loser and take their ship. No?
Both of you, cut the crap and let me talk. All right, look. I'm terrible at this crap, so I'm going to spare all of us the stupid speeches and make this short. When I took over around here, things were looking... The only thing that kept the fleet in... At the time, I was full of shit. I didn't...
We lost a lot of good people because they thought Dale was chasing.
She's right. That threat out... But when you found that recording on Suvorov, now that his legacy is where it belongs, we can be...
The struggle over Crix's legacy came at the expense of far too many lives.
Oh, I can't wait to get my greasy...
Get in line, Missy. You talk...
No one is doing anything to the... For now, we're going to leave it at station keeping near the key until we decide how badly to trick it out. If you've left anything over there, you're welcome to head back and have a look around. Well. You've certainly learned to fit right in.
What? No extra cut for the humble mechanic that made all of this possible?
Oh my god, lady, give us a break.
All right, let's get down to business. You want your money, and you're going to get it. A lot of it.
See, now you starting to sound like me. Next thing I know, you be trying.
You better not be flirting because I might get jealous.
Okay, let's get this done. Before you head out and get drunk at the Nova, I want you to remember one thing. The fleet always comes first. There are still jobs to run, things to steal, and places to wreck. So sell...
We're done. You're cleared to land in New Atlantis.
I told you, there'd be hell to pay. You got me kicked out of the Crimson Fleet, and now it's time for me to take everything from you! Light 'em up! Ha! I'd like to see you try. I almost made it into the Crimson Fleet, and got a crack at some real money. Then, you had to open your big mouth! You stole everything from me. And I'm here to steal it all back! Kill him! Leave nothing left but space dust! We got ourselves a mark.
Let's put this bird to the ground.
Now this planet, this is more my speed. Oh, I could hike here for a while.
Hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
I'm here for you, my love. See you soon, love.